Hey guys, and welcome to this first photo critique in our new email community. Now, I got this image in, and at first look, it looks great. And then you realize something. A lot of photographers are trained to actually shoot in portrait mode. Now, when we look at storytelling, what is the first thing that comes in mind? Movies, right? And movies aren't shot in portrait mode, but are always shot in a wide screen mode, 185, 235, or whatever. And somehow it just tells the story better. Now, again, when we look at this picture, it's a beautiful lady, she's sitting in the grass, and it looks great. The only thing I would do personally is just take away a little bit of this. You can do it very easily with a with a healing brush, and just go over it very quickly. Makes it look a little bit more nicer. Now, the other thing that I would do in this case, and this is something that's very hard to do now, you have to do that on location. You actually make it a landscape shot. And I want to show you very quickly how that would look. And again, there's a lot of material missing here, of course, but just to give you an idea. So the first thing, of course, you can make it a square. Now you already have way more that feeling of closeness with your model. Now, just for the fun of it, let's do this. So do canvas size, go to percentage, and go to 200%. And I'll go that way. There we go. You already see what's going on, right? You have this space here, and you can call it negative space. I always find it positive space, but because it really helps the image. It's a weird name, negative space. And now let's see what happens if we fill that up just a little bit. And again, we have way too little information to do this, but let's try. So first I want to create a little bit more information. So let's select this. I'm doing this on the laptop, so I don't have my Wacom here, so it's a little bit tedious to do. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Do apply. And now just select this whole area. And let's content aware fill this. So do delete. And there we go. Now again, it doesn't look nice, right? It looks terrible actually. But you get the idea, right? This is way more engaging in the model. So let's do a deselect very quickly. And let's just crop this. There we go. Now, you see the difference? For me, this tells a way better story and gives the image way more feeling of that movie-like look. And what you also can do is if you have something straight out of the camera and you go like, yeah, it's okay, I love to give it a little bit of a tint. And you can do it, of course, with, for example, alien skin, but you can also do very quickly this image adjustments, go into your curves. Now, a lot of people think that curves are only this, the RGB, but you also can, for example, use red. So let's take away a little bit of the red from the shadows, give it a little bit more reds in the highlights. So this already warms up the image. Now go to your blue channel, and this is where the creativity comes in, just what you like. A little bit more coolness in the top. Take it a little bit away from the top. And there you go. So now you have a little bit of a different look to your image. It's a little bit more warmer. Personally, I like this a bit more. So even if you do now undo and redo, it's very subtle, but it just gives you a different look. Okay guys, so that was the photo critique for this day. Now, this photo critique is only for you guys in the community, so nobody else will see this. So make sure you send in your images in the email you find in the community newsletter, and let those images come in. And who knows, maybe you will see your image here next time.